Hey guys, 01/04/1925. We're returning, and I say we because
All ready for this.
we're prepared for this one this time. Do you know what episode it is? R&R Adventure number
Oh, that's
16. I had to look it up. I should let you guess. So last time we were out here, that could have come in handy. So we're returning. We've got a few we're doing in here, which I'll split into different videos because you guys don't like watching the long videos. But we're going back after that one that we'd replaced. We replaced the container. Neither of us logged it. We just wrote a note on it, and we got some information from the cache owner that it is not where we thought it was. It's not in the tree. So we're going to go back and look, and hopefully find the original. And if it needs to be replaced, we'll replace it with my replacement that we left there. But if it's in good shape, we'll just take mine back out of there, and then we can log a find. So let's go find it. Okay, hopefully we're far enough away from the road now that you won't have to listen to the road noise. So finally, I'm going to give you guys the answer to the question from day 5 of the little series I did. I've only got 2 answers on YouTube, on the YouTube comments on it so far, Sim Rebel and SJCF, and they were both wrong. But they weren't wrong, they were right, because I'm going to send a sticker to anybody that commented on the video. So this is going to be still a few days out, so there still could be more people that comment on it between now and then. But if you haven't commented on it by the time this one publishes, then I'll cut off the thing. But so maybe there might be more. I'll tell you, it won't be in the next week. I don't think it'll be after that before I know when it finishes. But anyway, he's got a guess here. What's your guess?
my guess is, I'm sure first video, first day, and it's after the first catch, before the second catch.
Okay.
That's my
No.
guess.
And I think that was I should have looked them up. I think there was SJCF's guess as well, but that was not right. And Sim Rebel was also wrong. I can't remember. I should have looked them up, but I don't remember what they guessed. It was on day 2, in between the first and second cache.
Day 2.
So on day 2, I went from a cache on one end of the area I was in all the way to the other end. So if you watch the video and now you know it was on day 2, you won't know where it is because I covered the whole area. So it could be somewhere in the whole area I found it. So I had figured that it was probably where I found it on day 1, but I didn't find it on day 1. It was day 2, in between the first and second cache, because like I said, I covered the whole park, or it wasn't a park, but the whole area. Yeah, I went from cache on one end all the way to the other, so I had a lot of ground to cover. But anyway, how far is it to the one we're going right now? Do you know? I don't have it loaded on my GPS. I'm just following him. This is when we're together, he does all the work, and I just follow him. So
3.6 kilometers.
3.6 kilometers. Maybe I shouldn't ask that. I'm already getting hot. I might have to take my sweater off.
Sorry, it took time to load. 1.3 kilometers.
Okay, that's better. But it's probably going to be closer to your original number because we're all back on these trails that weave in and around. So there probably won't be as many mountain bikes out today, though. But let's go find it. Okay, we're not taking this route today. I don't remember what episode that is to refer you guys back. I should have looked that up. But that's how we went the last time. And we had our...
It was a little damp.
Yeah, that's why he brought his mask and snorkel. But anyway, I'll figure out what day that is, and I'll let you know. So if you want to go back and watch it, you can. So I looked it up right now because I'll forget. It was 01/03/08/25. I don't know what adventure it was. Yeah, I didn't look that up, so I'm not sure about that. I should have put it in the log. No, you didn't put it in your log either. I need to start doing that. Yeah. Okay, we're going to continue on. We're both getting hot. We're overdressed. It's a rainy day. It was sort of cooler this morning. I couldn't figure out what clothes to put on, and it seems like I put too many on. But
smuggy.
Yeah. Look at this neat little, which we never would have. We crossed this, but there was so much snow last time that couldn't see any of this. It's a completely different trail system today from the last time we were out here. Uh-oh, we gotta make a decision. Luckily I got him to make it. Okay, so it appears Rob got us lost. I had no idea. He's the one that realized we checked our devices back there, and it put us in a completely different spot than what we actually were. So I'm gonna blame the devices, not him. It can't be my fault because I'm just following. Okay, we're gonna get back on the right trail. We're still 767 meters from it, so it's not bad, but we're going in the wrong direction. So it'll be more than that by the time we correct that. We are about 290 meters from the cache, but the trail is weaving. I think you can see it weaving around here, and we're going that way right now, but I believe it weaves back around up through all of that and then is right here. So we could cut across here, but I think I don't know what we're doing. I think we're sticking to the trail, but that's what we're doing officially anyway. As long as we know the thing is that we know if we stay on the trail we can get there. If we jump from here to there, it might not be the same trail, and we could end up going the wrong way. But anyway, I think we're following the trail.
Absolutely.
But we'll bring you back in a second. Yeah, it was just a horseshoe that looped back around. We're continuing on.
Stump right there.
Oh yeah. There should be more geocaches out here, really. There's all kinds of spots for it. Okay, if you go back and watch R&R Adventure number 14, they're all in a playlist, by the way. We were out here on R&R Adventure number 14, and I'll let you see what it looks like now compared to then. And I'm right near a cache, but I won't show you where it is now because I did in that video. So this was all covered in snow last time. And we did a lot of searching.
Knee deep?
Yeah. I didn't even know there was all these valleys around these rocks. It all seemed, other than the mountain bike trail, it all seemed fairly level. But anyway, we got another 295 meters. So we cross here. So we're gonna have a longer distance because I believe the cache that we're going to after the one I'm going to now is right here, right?
Yeah, those birch trees maybe?
Yeah, that we're going to go do maintenance on after we do maintenance on this one, or try to find this one, remove ours that we put in place of it. But yeah, it'll be a lot different getting there today. I'm pretty sure the ice isn't solid enough today. And actually the water looks a little deeper than we thought it was. But anyway, yeah, it was like a nice, you guys probably can't tell, it was just a nice slope walking off of this, but there seems to be a bit of an uphill thing today that we couldn't tell. But anyway, we're continuing on. Okay, so last time, this is the section of trail, and I'll look it up what day we were out at this one, but I walked all the way down this trail because I didn't want to take my snowshoes off, and Rob went up there. We were just remembering this. He actually remembered we were at the right spot here, but he went up there and put his snowshoes on, and I went through this way. So we're going to go through this way and up, and we'll bring it back when we get closer to where we put the replacement cache. Okay, we're at ground zero of our replacement cache. I know that because it's right there, and it is a lot higher. It's a lot taller because we didn't tie it that high. I mean, it was up high, but it wasn't that high. But it's a lot different when you're not on snowshoes. But did you find it? Nope. Okay. He keeps laughing, and I keep thinking that that's because he's found it. But so I'll turn you around and let you see. I didn't realize that this rock cliff was that steep either. But I'll turn you around and let you see. So if you've watched that video, or if you go back and watch it now, I'll put the number on the screen here of the episode. Now I gotta go find that when I get home. But I'll turn you around and let you see, so you can see the difference between then and now. So those are the trees I convinced Rob to dig around. We dug there for a bit with the shovel and checked under that rock that was there, which I was convinced for a while that it was there. But this is the tree that we dug all out of. And we found pictures of it wedged in here and in here. And so we put that replacement there. But then when neither of us logged a find on it, we wrote notes. And then the cache owner gave us some information of where the original hide was, which we didn't even, like, there used to be a fence here, which you can see there's some remnants of a fence. And apparently it used to be in this fence. So, but none of the logs we saw indicated that. I mean, if we went back far enough, but there's not much signal out here. So that's why I'm not sure what day it was we were out here. So we are going to dig around the whole length of this rail fence. He's already started looking for it, and we'll look around here, and I'll bring you back and give you an update when we find it or don't. Hopefully we find it this time and we can log a find. But no one has found ours. Nobody's logged anything on this except for the cache owner and us since we were here last. But okay, I'll bring you back when we have an update. Okay, it is not in the fence. He started laughing again, and I keep saying, "Oh, did you find it?" He's like, "No." I dug around a little bit on this end, and then I'm like, I'm going to look around the tree again. So I'll turn you around and show you what's going on here. So I looked here a little bit, and then gave up and was digging around in the leaves here, and then Eagle Eye spotted something popping out of the leaves here, right there. So we'll get it out, see what shape it's in, sign the log. And I wasn't talking about me finding it, it was him. Just in case that wasn't clear. All right, there's the log book. It's pretty much a solid round thing now. There's a couple pencils in here. There's a moldy bunch of trinkets in there, tradables. And there's somebody's added a log sheet that's now stuck to the lid. So we're going to reuse my container, and we're going to re-hide it, not in the tree, because apparently that wasn't the original hide. And we'll re-hide it as per what the cache owner had told us that he hid it. Okay, we salvaged everything we could out of that, and the cache owner had written a note saying that we could leave our replacement. So I did cut it down. Well, we'll put it back up. I'm gonna put it back where it was so that it's winter friendly. And
the logs have all collapsed.
Yeah, the log isn't. It'll just be. There's no way you'd find it in the wintertime because it's not standing up anymore. Originally, this was up off the ground, but now it'll be under snow, pretty much no matter how much snow we have. So it won't be winter friendly. Anyway, I changed the date on the log. So now we've officially logged this cache. We'll get it put back away, and we'll take the garbage out, and we've got rid of all the moldy stuff that was in there. Okay, the screen's pretty dark there. I don't know if you guys are seeing how dark that is. Hold on just a second. Close up. There we go. And it's back. So we've got it back where it was. But something I forgot to mention. If anybody has gotten, now you can't add your comments after this video. I won't. We'll have already had to guess by this point on the video. If you guess the right day and in between what caches, I have an unactivated trackable, which I hope I didn't just show you. No, I have an unactivated trackable that I will give to anybody that gets the exact day and location of the when I found the mystery. But anyway, we're gonna get packed up here, figure out which way we're going, and I think actually I'm not gonna say this. I'm gonna look this up first before I say it. Okay, while Rob's dealing with disposing of a small creature, I looked it up, and April is cache maintenance month, and since I already did all the maintenance on my caches in, I think it was January, I don't know when it was. I've already done cache maintenance on mine, so we did maintenance on this one, and the next one we're going to do maintenance on, and that one I will know while we're here what day it was we were at it, because I would have logged that on it, because this one we didn't log a find, so I didn't have the date on the log. But we'll get everything put back away, the garbage gathered up, I pack back on, and we'll start heading to the next one, which we're going to do maintenance on as well. Okay, I've got that logged in, and we're 181 meters from the next one we're going to that we are going to do maintenance on, but that
About 600.
yeah, it's probably 600. We have to go probably probably 600. We got to go way around the water because we can't cross it this time unless you want to swim. You got the mask and snorkel, right?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, well, we'll find out. I forgot I was going to tell you guys it was 3.94 kilometers to the one we just left. So
1 kilometer to the coastline.
yeah, we were you were pretty close at your 4 point whatever you said at the start. But I'll bring you back probably when we get to the next one, unless something interesting happens. But I think lots of stuff is interesting that probably isn't interesting to you guys. A couple of geese there, one in the water and one climbing up there. Maybe I should take a selfie right here for the thumbnail. I need to stop mentioning that though, because I say it like 10 times in the video. And I didn't shut the video off, I just realized while I was taking that. We're not there yet, but this is an example of what the trail does. Zigzags back over there and then back over that way. It goes that way and that way and that way. The whole trail zigzags like that. So if we went straight through, it would be shorter, but we're sticking to the trail, especially since we found a little critter that has made us both very itchy now that we are thinking about that. Okay, we were just over there. We've come all the way around and we're now within 100 meters of the cache. Oh, and we're at 4.97 kilometers. So I guess a kilometer, because it was somewhere around that. It was somewhere around 3. Yeah, right. So he remembers, I don't. But anyway, I believe we're over here, but we've got to go this way to get there. So we'll see you in a second. I took a shortcut through the water, not that water. Man, the screen's so dark. The water back here. So, I mean, we knew where this one was, so I had to go do some bushwhacking, unnecessary bushwhacking somehow, but I'll turn you around and let you see where we are. So, we're finally all the way around, and there is the big tree.
Foggy
tree. I keep calling it the wrong thing. Although today we did see some fog. And this is how I found the cache the last time. There's I can't really see my screen. There's the original. And it looks like there's my replacement. I think somebody's found this since we were here. I'll have to check that. So far I've only found the lid and some pieces. So maybe somebody removed it, but mine was sitting right there, but it's up in there. I can't even see it from this side. So I'm gonna look up the logs and see when somebody found it after us. So that's all I found so far of this one. I haven't looked it up yet, but you guys probably saw that pretty good. That is way in there. I don't even know how easy it is to reach that. So I'm gonna check the logs and check the terrain rating and difficulty, because I think that's too far. I think that's too far in the tree. But I'll see if it was a cache owner that did maintenance. I'll leave it there, but we'll be back in a second. So it's a strange one. There's no logs online. We just checked the log. The log is still the same. The Smurf that we found is still in there. And his travel bug that he put in there is still in there. And there's no logs on the sheet. And we found the old one. When I was trying to retrieve that out of there, a second. Turn you around here. When I was trying to retrieve the other one out of there, I knocked it back in farther. And so when I managed to get my arm in there and reach for it, I found the old one was thrown back in the corner in there. So I really don't know what's going on, because anyway, we'll get it all put back together and cache maintenance done. Okay, it was 02, 03, 08, 25 that we were out here. It's a difficulty of 2 and a train of 3 or something. So I put it back where you can see it. Let me turn you around. Put it back where you can see it and you can reach it easily from the other side. So I think that's probably where it goes. And because it had to have been, I don't want to put it back out here or fall out of the tree or whatever, but it had to have been the cache owner that just didn't log a maintenance thing because nobody else wrote on it, and an animal didn't do that. It's just weird that he didn't take the other cache out of here or put the extra pieces like that little car and stuff back in that other cache. But Anyway, that ends episode 16. I think it was 16. I said it at the first of the video of our R&R Adventures number 16. If April was the month for cache maintenance, we just did it. It just wasn't on our caches, but we kind of caused the other one, the maintenance we had to come back and do anyway. So since we did that, we were able to log it in and actually do maintenance on it. And this one, we were able to retrieve the garbage from it. So thanks for watching. See you next time.